Are there any CVs I don't use more faster, healthier, stealthier with? No. If I was trying to work sight stabilization into the build, you can swap concealment for sight stab. For instance, some people like sight stabilization on the midway or on potentially other carriers, but I have not found a situation where I value something more highly than I do value concealment. So more faster, healthier, stealthier is literally every carrier. Okay, 3DDs, Fletcher, okay. Fletcher might have defensive fire, so that might be a concern, but I'm not sure on that. Fiji's gonna have heal, all of these are gonna have a heal, so there's nothing that we can just bully by attrition.
General quarters.
And I mean, we can bomb and torp whatever, so... So I'm just going to ask a quick question to all the folks out in Chatland. When I first started this channel, I had a really heavy emphasis on like describing all of what I was doing, turning, moving, this, that, everything. And I feel like I do more of an abbreviated version now. So for those that are out there in Chatland, with the games that I've been playing and kind of calling, you know, the play-by-play style, telling you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, is it still informative enough? Is it still useful? Do you feel like maybe there should be more description of mechanics and numbers, or is this easy enough to just kind of zone into and enjoy the game? Fletcher lights off. We're gonna burn away with engine boost to get out of his AA. Well, thank you, newbie. We're actually gonna burn out because the Seattle's gonna be in smoke. And I might actually use an engine boost here, but I think we're almost out. We are almost out. Looks like the Georgia's isolated. Z-23 is gonna need to smoke. Come on, dude.
Set a smoke screen. All forces provide cover for that target. Set a smoke screen.
Please don't die. There's a Seattle in there, dude. Okay. Gone. Alright. So that's a problem. We can try to accelerate into the Seattle. We're not going to hit the CAG, but I mean, if we can get decent damage in on the Seattle while everybody else is focusing him, we might actually be able to clean a section of this flank for some form of follow-up. Okay, mid-range is probably 3.5 to 4, but now there's a fucking Richelieu. Does anybody else have shots on this? Probably no. Those planes are dead. Let's see if we can bomb the Fletcher in mid. I think the description is perfect. It's fine. I enjoy watching the game. I like either version, as I think it depends a lot on what you're dealing with. Well, good. So in general, sounds like it's working out, which is nice. Seattle's still at 20. I don't know where the fuck the Fletcher. No, he's shooting. Can we reset the Fletcher? Here-ish? Shoot again. Cool. We should have a reset off that. We did. Do we get another reset off that? Fletcher doing Fletcher things in smoke is, I mean, if the AA is to believe, he's somewhere in there. I don't know. Nope. Alright. We could work on this stuff outside, because the Pomeranian is dead. There's a Z over here that's unaddressed. Cam, you're not going to get anything done in Charlie. If you go into C, you're going to be radared by a Riga and a Seattle. Maybe, well, maybe you've got some line on a battleship, but we need you to be out where you can use your guns or torping battleships, which is probably going to be over on the 3 line. Fletcher finishes Charlie.
Affirmative.
Yeah, if it wasn't double radar pressure, C would be more available. We don't have radar on C, which is why they could take it. Is the Z... Is Z gonna keep shooting? Why am I detected by planes?
Attention. Reporting the target position. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
Is the Fletcher not able to shoot? Guess he's just not. Try to torp the King George here. German planes have pretty shit concealment from the sky. Something like 3 kilometers. He's not turning very hard, so we might be able to surprise him with that. He eats 1. Maybe we have to bomb or torp the Georgia.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Wasting my time with this. I could go after the King George though. That might actually be the play. George is gonna have better healing than the King George. He realized he has AA. Nobody can shoot him. Let's see if we can go in on the King George. PG's AA is gonna be a thing. But if we could land all 4 torps into this, it's gonna hurt. Especially if we can do it twice. Although we're not, because there's a fighter. We probably get 3. I don't know if we get all 4. George is hurt. Good. We did get all 4. So that should have taken a good chunk out of that, out of the King George. Broadside Buffalo, come on, friend. Don't overcommit. Don't pull away if you get spotted by a CV, you just get stuck. I do have to bomb the Georgia. It's probably a kill. It is not. He's just too damn fast. That's unfortunate.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Just drop that. Georgia is down. Fuck. How do we stop this? We don't. We're not in a position to deal with this. We're not in a position to deal with this. Newbie, can you start looking to pressure Bravo or something? Can you swing out? Like head over to the Nagato, maybe shoot over your shoulder at Ariga, Seattle? Oh yes, that is so fucking great. C-Phil, you can kill the Z-23. And if you feel like you're about to encounter the Z-23 or whatever and you're scared, just call me and I'll come over to support you. I'm gonna drop a fighter to keep the Indomitable lit. I don't know if you have shots on this newbie, but that could be pretty good. We work on the York or the Richelieu? Richelieu we can torp. We can torp the Richelieu in just a moment. We can try and hit the York. I can probably hit him twice. But there's a Seattle and a Riga on top of each other. So maybe I can't. 70 something. I can probably swing back in on this as long as I don't take too much shit from the Jean Bart. We did get a fire there, so he damage conned. Come on, fuck! Alright. Let's torp the Richelieu as he's moving. Alright, Seafill, I cannot help you. I'm not in position to help you, but there is a Fletcher.
Teammate, I need your support. Support the allied target. Support the allied target.
Fletcher needs to get the fuck in there and shoot the Z. He's dead. Let's drop that behind where the Riga's AA would go. We can pre-drop here. Seafill, I don't know what the Fletcher's doing. He just seems to be spinning in a circle. He seems very confused. We might be able to hit the Riga here. I just don't know if we're too close to the island. Ooh, we're kind of not, but holy shit. Cool. Let's see. Jean Bart, I think, has a lot of health. Riga is the thing that stands out. I don't know where the hell the Fletcher is. Make sure you don't coast out of that cap before you finish capping it. Newbie, if you keep charging, you're just gonna get rammed. Why do you have to? You could have just stayed back and killed the Seattle. Okay. Right, Bart still has a lot of health. I don't have another strike. We can bomb the Riga again, I guess. Let me turn out in case the Bart keeps pushing. Indom detection's probably something like 10 to 11 clicks. Indom is over here, man. Indom fucking bailed a long time ago. I think we lose. I'm dead. Miyoko's gonna try to work on the John Bart. Fletcher can't spot me, but C is held. We don't have any kill pressure on anything. Fuck. Miyoko has no health. Redrop? Can I? So I probably lose 2 planes just getting to the fucking Bart. Please unfuck yourself, planes. Whatever.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Yato's got good hits on the Bart. Sadly, the Miyoko is down, although that's not a surprise. Let's turn to avoid the bomb strike from the Saipan. No, you ramming the Riga was not the play. You hang back, you're gonna continue to be harassed by the Indomitable, which is a problem, because you have a Richelieu which gets penned all over, but there was a Seattle that came out in front of you that you could have murdered. Also, if you pulled away from the Riga, I could have fightered you, although the fighter's not gonna matter, but if I could put the fighter in front of you, it can actually latch and contest. But I can't put it on top of you. I have to be able to put it in front of you. And moving closer to a Riga means you have no air support at all. because the Riga will just murder the fighter. Where the fuck is the Nagato going? Bart has no health. Seattle has no health. I think I can just turn back in.
All stations, requesting fire support. Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Okay, good kill with the Fletcher. C Phil, start heading to take C. Start heading to take C. You don't have to worry about Delta, don't worry about killing the carrier. Let's take caps. Maybe? Okay.
Join an enemy cruiser.
Sure, Big Nugget. So if you scroll down, there's a section called Carriers. If you click on, you'll see they're all listed as links. There's a link to, like, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 different FDR games. Not to say that they're great, but those are probably the first few FDR games that I played. So it at least gives you an idea of, you know, what tools you have, what to do, or what you can do with them. Sadly, I just don't have good FDR replays to really show you. It's not a carrier that I've mastered. I mean, I've had a replay where I do a lot of damage, but meh. I have a replay where I'm sure it was clutch, but I don't have anything that's like really thoroughly shows the mechanics in a great way to teach. And it's just not something that I'm not trained in it, you know? Maybe that's how I should put it. If I was a trained plumber, I could teach you how to plumb. Not a trained FDR specialist. Gaishu is, if you ever get a chance to see some of his streaming, if he plays it. He is quite good at what he does. He's over there. Played again a game against me earlier. Oh, what game? What were, do you remember what ship I was in? Okay. There's the Indom. I don't know why the Nagato was kiting out that whole way. I appreciate that he's not dead. I'm very happy that he's not dead. And technically, in the sense of kiting out, it makes him further away from the Indom. That's, you know, hey, it's less likely he just gets raked over by bombs and slaughtered. But I was just confused. Like, you're losing your angle and ability to shoot this stuff. Why are you running so far? You're in Daring, and you think I was in a US CV. Maybe that was the last game? I think there was a Daring in the last game. I don't remember. Alright, well, this is done in 40 seconds. Damn, this is still going? Kronstadt has too much health to be taken out. Okay. Alright, so if anybody has any questions or something they'd like to ask, we have 30 seconds to kill. But also, if somebody would like to request a CV, you can go ahead and do so in the chat. Big hit. Does he go down? 20 seconds left. Anybody shoots it, it's done. That's probably the kill shot. Kind of hard to miss at that range. You want me to play the MVR, newbie?